Hey YouTube, just doing an update here. It's midway through my 6 weeks on T, and not so much as far as changes, but I went to the doctor last Tuesday, and my doctor, Dr. Townsend, and I got my dose upped because my blood work that I'd done the week before was awesome, nothing wrong. So I got my dose up from 25 milligrams to 50 milligrams, which is great. And then another thing was that she looked at my blood work and looked at my testosterone level, and it's actually 31.2, which is within male range, which is awesome. It doesn't usually happen that quickly, and she was saying, like, you know, it's not a common thing, but that means that my body has taken really well to the hormones, which means that I might not even have to go above 50 milligrams, which would be fantastic. You don't want to be playing around with taking too much, because then you run the risk of it converting into estrogen. And also it costs less, which is fantastic, because I'll be spending in the long run less on tea. So that's the awesome news as far as that goes. Voices changes. My voice should be changing within the next few weeks. 6 to 8 weeks apparently is the time around which it cracks and starts to drop. I have noticed a little bit of a drop, but nothing really substantial yet. So I'm waiting on that and excited for that, and that should be happening soon, and I'm so stoked for it. And as far as other changes go, my workout routine is going really well. Upper body strength continues to grow, and I'm really happy with my progress in that respect. Body hair, nothing. But I mean, if you look at my eyebrows, it's pretty self-explanatory why it's not very visible on me. I don't necessarily have a problem with that. It'd be nice to see some coming in, but I mean, it isn't on my top of the list of changes I'm really excited to see. As far as, height was a weird one. Usually you don't grow on T at all. It's very rare. Some guys do experience a little bit of growth, like a growth spurt, when they start taking it. But it's more of an urban myth, really. But last night I was standing beside Nova, and she commented that I looked taller. And then I sort of stood up straight, and I was like, you know what, maybe I did grow a little bit, because I feel a little bit taller. And in comparison to her height, I'm a little bit taller. So maybe I grew, like, a little bit, but even that is absolutely fantastic, because I've been saying a lot that I really would like that little bit of extra height. But I mean, if I grew, then that's an awesome lucky break. And but I'm still looking for a tape measure to measure myself. I haven't been able to find one, so I might just go buy one, because I'm really interested to know. But so that's about it as far as changes that I should probably be going over. I also want to talk to you guys a bit today about compression shirts, because I think a lot of people have questions about this. I've been using the same ones that I bought for cosplay, like way back when, like every day, so I figured sometime 2 weeks ago that it was time to get some new ones. So I invested in a few compression shirts from Underworks, which is a company I haven't ordered from before, and I got just a basic one. But the good thing about this one is that it comes up to below my armpit, so there isn't like boob spillage that I think a lot of guys worry about and experience when they put on compression shirts, especially bigger chested guys. I'm not bigger chested, so the chest area has never been a huge issue. Like, of course, I'd like to like walk around shirtless, so I'd like them gone, surgery eventually. But as far as binding goes, it's never been entirely difficult for me to bind. But what a lot of guys do have an issue with, that I'm finding a lot as I sort of listen to other people's vlogs or whatever, is the whole issue of hips, womanly curves in that lower half area. Weight redistribution does happen on T, but it takes a while. I've experienced a little bit, but that could also be from the massive amount of exercise. So I invested in something called compression shorts, which is they're basically like Under Armour spandex shorts, and what they do is they sort of come up to about here, and they help to I guess compress everything in the thighs, in the butt, and in the hips. And I also bought I bought 2 longer compression shirts, so they come down to about here,
so they compress that area as well.
Which is really awesome because, I mean, even though I don't have a lot of fat around there to begin with, it's just that extra compression. It's more of a comfort thing, really, than it is like a showy thing. Like, it doesn't really make a huge visible difference for me. It's just, it makes me feel better about wearing, like, my pants lower or whatever, because it looks like I'm straight, or straighter, than I would be normally, because I still do have, like, those hips and that hourglass shape. So for guys struggling with that, I definitely do recommend buying a longer compression shirt or compression shorts, or the two of them, and just combining them. There's a really weird sheen on my forehead. Anyway, that being said, make sure you're buying within the right size, because I bought an extra small, which works. Like, I am an extra small as far as binding goes, but especially when you get like a new compression shirt, it's fucking scary putting that thing on. I just put my new one on right now after I got back from my run, and I got stuck like halfway through. Scariest experience ever. And then I think I threw my shoulder out trying to get out of it. But just make sure that you're not buying too small, because I have heard stories of guys like going through immense pain in like a smaller binder. Or two binders for that matter. Just, you gotta find something that works for you. And like, before I was using compression bras for a long time, but I mean, those, I really don't suggest those, because first of all, they don't give you that sort of compression around the waist, which is what a lot of guys want, and they also put a lot of pressure right here, which is like your rib cage, and you have trouble breathing. And I know that whenever I took my compression bra off, it always felt like somebody had just punched me like right in the rib cage. So personally, I would not suggest compression bras. So that's about it for me for now. It's been about like 5 minutes of me talking. Anyway, I probably, the next time I make a video will be after I hear my voice change, because I really don't expect many other changes before that. So I don't know when I'll be, but I'll see you guys then, and maybe some new other videos soon. We've been planning to make a few, but we keep getting distracted. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.